fishing, mate. Sorry, no fishing here.
Why not? Why can't I fish?
Need a licence.
I don't remember signing any contract that said I would need to apply for a licence.
Got to have a licence, mate. Cost you 50 quid.
Yeah, well, we'd like to see you try and enforce that.
Debit card or credit card to Nottingham City Council, thank you.
No thanks, I think I'll get that one a miss this time. Fish were put here for us. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Look at all this water. It's all free as well, you know. It comes from the seas and the rivers, goes up into the clouds, comes back down, goes through the rocks, gets purified, and we can drink it if we want to. But then, Mrs. Thatcher decided to sell all our resources off to her private buddies. And so, she committed treason. The water companies made over £2 billion profit last year, of which 1.5 billion of it went to its shareholders. For what? How much did they pay the clouds? Nothing. If you're still paying your water bill, stop. I'll tell you exactly how to do it. You get your water bill at the bottom, bank giro credit slip. Notice it's a credit slip, not a debit slip. It is credit. What you do, you accept it for value. You write across it at a 45-degree angle in red ink, accepted for value, exempt from levy, exemption ID number, that's your national insurance number. Then you sign it and date it. Put the amount, add £10 on because it could need some extra administration. Put that amount in the box, turn it over, endorse the back. What I do is I also print off my own promissory note for the same amount and send that to them as well. We've discovered that any company with more than £2 million worth of assets can cash promissory notes. As Lord Denning said, any promissory note should be treated as cash. You may not know that I also send a covering letter to explain the whole process, and in that I say, if you don't accept this method of payment, please simply return the bank giro credit slip and the promissory note. And I've never had one back. And the reason for that, when they get the bank giro credit slips, they rip them off and chuck them together, they bundle them up and send them to a clearinghouse in Europe, and they get paid for the bill. Then, if you've sent a cheque, they cash the cheque as well, so they get paid twice. This is why I enclose a promissory note, so they're still getting paid twice. And like I say to them, if you don't accept it, return them. I've never had one returned. I'll tell you why in a later video. Said I would tell you why they never return any of the bank giro credit slips or promissory notes. The reason they won't return them is because the Bills of Exchange Act 1882, where it states once you've offered payment, if they reject payment, the bill is paid. That's why they won't return them.